You're listening to Abruptly with Preeti. A counter perspective. Aditya Soni, popularly known as Addy, had been trying to gobble down his dinner as fast as possible. His eyes kept running back to the clock. The moment it struck 10 pm, he leapt to his phone and speed dialed his wife, Zeen's number. The call was answered within 2 rings and seemed to have calmed his nerves. Addy and Zeen spoke for 20 minutes and only hung up after Zeen's coffee break got over and she was expected to log in to her office ID and resume work. Addy went back to the bedroom where his 4-year-old daughter, Myra, was fast asleep. While lying down next to his kid, Addy started fiddling with his phone and opened Instagram. But instead of looking at the recent feed of his friends, he started relooking at his older posts. His Instagram was loaded with countless pictures of his wife and daughter. Every update was a testimony to the good times of a picture-perfect family. He kept staring at the last selfie they had clicked. It was shot outside Mumbai airport a little before Zeen left for Germany. The charming smile, oblivious to what was in store, had made the photo flawless. Addy repeated his now daily ritual of wishing that he had stopped Zeen from accepting the on-site Cologne-based project in Germany. He wished he somehow had not let her leave the country around the outbreak of the coronavirus. He wanted to kick himself for misjudging the transmission of the virus and being helpless while his wife was stuck amidst the pandemic on a foreign land. Just a week after Zeen left for Cologne, Europe was badly getting trapped by the highly contagious virus, and before anybody could make any sense of the situation, all European countries had shut their borders and went into a state of lockdown. Since that day, Addy had been living in a loop of uncertainties. While Addy was waiting for Zeen's next break to begin, his mind kept swinging between his unruffled pre-COVID life and his currently stressful, living in the fear of COVID existence. This pandemic had wrecked Addy's life on more than one count. While on one hand, his wife being stranded abroad was giving him sleepless nights, on the other, he was grappling in trying to strike a balance between house chores, Myra's homeschooling, and work from home setup. A phone reminder to place an online order for kitchen supplies got him back to reality. While looking at Myra, he wondered for how long he'll have to keep telling her that her mama will be home soon. But he knew that in reality, they were in a catch-22. Now when things seemed to be improving in Germany, India was seeing a spike in the number of COVID patients. Addy's mind was still preoccupied in their predicament when Zeen started buzzing him. They fondly spoke about their pictures on social media and the happier times when these pictures were clicked. Suddenly, Zeen asked Addy why he kept looking at their old pictures. With a little surprise in his tone, Addy replied, "I'm stating the obvious. These photos remind me about the wonderful times we all had spent together." Zeen was quick to add, "Precisely. Our social media pages are only displaying our happy events. But there is no evidence of the time when we were stepping on each other's toes." In an annoyed tone, Addy replied, "Oh my God, it's unbelievable. You're bringing that up now? The time was different. We both had an overdose of each other. Hence, contemplating a break from each other was natural." "Don't get mad, Addy. I'm just giving you a new perspective to look at this forced separation," said a calm Zeen. I guess now it's the me time that we always wished we had." Addy's trailing voice summed it up. The Struggle series was a product of the pandemic, but its stories are universal. If this tale touched you, I would love to hear about it. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Stories by Preeti or email me at preeti@coloredchalk.in. For everything else, check out my website preetishah.com. Don't forget to subscribe to this show on the podcast app you love. We are available everywhere. Thank you for listening. Until next time.